Hi sweets, I'm gonna start a new series in my channel and I'm gonna do 2 eye looks with the same eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use all the palettes from my collection. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be a glam versus a casual or which or how I'm gonna do the 2 looks, but it's gonna be 2. So let's see how we manage to do this. By the way, that's why I have the first part of the makeup done, which is my face, my eyebrows, and I have a little bit of contour and bronzing. I haven't done blush because I don't know what I'm gonna do in order to know which blush I'm gonna use. Same with the highlighter. So the first palette that I'm gonna use is My Little Pony from ColourPop. This is how the palettes look. It's really colorful. So let's see what I can do with this. It has a couple of mattes, a couple of satins, and a couple of metallics. So let's just jump to it. I'm gonna start using Flutterbye. I'm gonna start my eye look, and since I use the same concealer that I use for the rest of my face for my lid, I'm gonna make sure that I don't have any creasing on it because I didn't set it. I want the colors that I'm gonna use to pop, and the concealer is gonna help me doing that because it's gonna make them stick to it. Using my Airspun Moda Pro 430 brush, I'm gonna apply the rose color Flutterbye in my crease a little bit higher than it. Since I have hooded eyes, I cannot use my natural crease for my eye looks. I have to apply my crease shadow a little bit higher. I'm applying it in circular motions counterclockwise, and I'm dragging it a little bit to my inner corner. Now I'm gonna use Princess Sparkle, and I'm gonna apply it in my outer V in tapping motions with my Linda Halber 304 brush. And now I'm gonna blend it with my Basanti Contour eyeshadow brush in number 4. I didn't apply any more eyeshadow to the brush. I'm just using it as a clean brush to blend it everywhere where I apply my darkest shade. I'm doing this in circular motions. Going again to the palette and apply a little bit more. This I'm doing it in tapping motions because I wanted to darken it a little bit in my outer V. And then I'm gonna blend it a little bit. Going back to the palette, I'm going to use Bluebell, and with my Crown Oval Fluff, I'm applying it in my lid in tapping motions. I'm trying to apply it just where my crease is until where I apply my darkest shade. And I'm going to use this purple color here, Minty. The Crown Oval Fluff, I'm pressing this exactly where the 2 other colors met to help it blend. And then with the same tapping motions that I applied, I'm trying to blend the edges of the color. I'm going to the palette again, uses Princess Sparkle with the same brush that I use, which is the Basanti one. And I'm gonna apply a little bit more because when I tried to blend the edges, I took a little of the shadow off. And with this MAC blending brush, which is the 224 brush, I went again to the palette with the same first color that I used in my crease, which was Flutterbye. I'm gonna intensify it a little bit, and it's gonna help me blend all the edges of the eyeshadows. I'm going for a wing liner, and for it I'm going with my Essence Super Precise eyeliner. For my bottom part, I'm gonna apply a little bit of the liquid liner. And for my waterline, I'm using my Palladio Herbal Precise eyeliner in whiteout. Going to the palette, I'm gonna use Minty. This I'm gonna press to my waterline with my MAC 242 brush. I'm pressing it exactly where I applied the white eyeliner. I'm going again to the palette with the Princess Sparkle, which is the darkest color, and with my Basanti Contour eyeshadow in number 4 brush, I'm applying it in my bottom lashes a little bit lower than them. And I'm blending it at the same time. I'm not drying it to my entire bottom lashes. I'm leaving a third of them without the color. And then with this pencil brush, I'm going again to Princess Sparkle, and this I'm gonna press to my bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes with my Sally Hansen lash curler. I went with the Kiss Falsies in Spicy. I'm going to apply my falsies. I always press the center first, then the corners. For mascara, I'm going with my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara in Black is Black. I'm doing my bottom first, and now my top. For blush, I'm going with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Blush. Their name is Zit and Nancy. This is like a peachy rosy blush. I'm applying my blush with my Crown blush brush in the apples of my cheek. And for highlighter, I went with my ColourPop Super Shock Chic in Wisp. And I'm applying it in the high points of my face. Right now are my cheeks with my Luxie 640 brush. In my Cupid's bow, in the bridge of my nose, a little bit above my eyebrows. And for lips, I'm going with my NYX Soft Lip Creme in Sao Paulo. First, I'm gonna draw my Cupid's bow, then the sides. The bottom the same, first the center, then the sides. And on top of it, I'm going with my ColourPop Matte Liquid Lip in Monday. And to give them the appearance of a little bit of juicy lips, I'm gonna apply this Infallible Lip Paint in 314. And to set everything in place, I'm going with my Algenist Setting Mist. Okay, this is how the first look turns out. It looks like a kind of a hangout, date night out. It has a little bit of rosy, kind of sexy look to it. Let's go now to the second look. For makeup number 2, we have the face the same as the other one, which is only primer, concealer, foundation, and a little bit of contour and bronzing, and my eyebrows done. The same. I haven't applied my blush because I still don't know what I'm going to do with my eyes. And same with the highlight. For this look, I'm going to start with Applejack in my crease. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques crease brush. First, I'm going to make sure that I don't have any creasing in my concealer that I use as a eyeshadow base. I'm going to set it with my eyeshadows. I'm applying this a little bit higher than my natural crease as I did with the other look. I'm dragging it a little bit into my inner corner. Now I'm going to use Flutterbye with my Airline Moda Pro 4030 brush. I'm applying this in my outer V in circular motions, counterclockwise. Applying it until the half of my lid and to the outer corner. I'm dragging it a little bit outwards. Now I'm going with Sky Dancer. With my Linda Hallberg 303 brush, I'm tapping it in my outer V. And I'm gonna use to blend it my Airline Moda Pro 430 brush, the same one that I used to apply the other pink color. I didn't apply any more eyeshadow. I'm just blending it with little eyeshadow that I had left in the brush. And I'm going with Starshine here with my MAC 242 brush. I'm gonna press this to the rest of my lid up to my crease, and I'm gonna tap the brush in my lid exactly where the two colors meet. Going with color Blossom, the 242 MAC. Using this color, tapping it in exactly where the two colors met to help it blend. Applejack here, and I'm going again with my Real Techniques crease brush, And I'm applying a little bit more so it shows. I'm gonna use butterscotch here to highlight a little bit my brow bone. I'm using this fan lash brush from the Crown. For eyeliner, I'm gonna use this vintage eye pencil. I'm gonna draw a line. Make sure that you don't leave any skin showing near your line of your lashes. And now I'm gonna smudge it with this rubber smudger from the Crown. I'm not trying to do a wing liner, I'm just trying to smudge it a little bit. And for my bottom part, I'm going with this Urban Decay 24/7 Light On Eyeliner. I'm applying it in my waterline, and then in my bottom lashes and a little bit lower than them. And then for my inner corner, I'm going with Starshine here and Blossom. I'm mixing both with my oval concealer from the Crown, and I'm applying it in my inner corner and towards my bottom lashes. And I'm smudging the eyeliner with this brush as well. I'm going to curl my lashes with my Sally Hansen lash curler. For falsies, I went with my Ardell Natural 117. I'm gonna apply my lashes. As always, I put the center part of it first, then the corner, and now the other corner. For mascara, I went with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Now I'm applying my mascara in my top lashes, and now my bottom. For blush, I went with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Blush in Mickey and Mallory. I'm gonna apply in the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I went with my ColourPop Super Shock Chic in Flexitarian. I applied it with my finger, and then I'm using one of my Crown Trio brushes. I'm applying my highlighter in the high points of my face, which are my cheeks, my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, a little bit above my eyebrows, and as well in my inner corner. And for lips, I'm going with my Stila Metallic in Moonstone. And to set my entire face, I went with my Algenist Setting Mist. Sweet, this is how it turns out, look number 2 from my Little Pony palette from the ColourPop. I hope you like it. This is kind of a day-to-day look, or at least I would use it for a day-to-day basis. And I really like this pinky, orangey kind of colors. I only use like a lip gloss to tone it down a little bit the eyes. So I hope you like the 2 looks that I did with the same palette. And if you did, just give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!